Welcome to Soft Review. In this video, I am going to show you how we can integrate this with the make.com. I have already integrated using a custom app and have tried to add as many modules as I can and keep on improving this service. And these are some of the new features that's added. 3D image generator and some more new features are added. We can see the list here from my last review. Image extender is also added, and Mistral's large 2 is added, and for team collaboration they have added a shared zone, and you can always see they are coming up with weekly updates like this. I'll show you how we can get started. In order to first get started, we need the API key, and we can get that API key from here. And when you click it, you need to create like a new API key, and once you click on this API key, you will see the code here. You can copy that, and once you have installed it, you can get you will see this in your make.com account. You can come here and you can select whichever model that you want. Let's click select with AI for now, and as you can see, I have already created the connection here. If you have not done that, you need to paste the API key that we copied from the account, and that's how we connect our account to the make.com service. Here, before you start chatting with the AI, you need to create the conversation ID. For that, I have also added another module in order to get started. This is the one, create conversation ID, and since it has got a lot of features, this is how they track what's happening. Now let's need to connect it like this, and now I'll show you how we can get started with the chatting with AI. The conversation title can be anything, and let's see test for YouTube. For this example, as you can see, have all the latest AI models. GPT-4o mini, even the O1 preview and O1 mini is also available. If you want very cheap model, then you can select GPT-4o mini. Then all you have to do is click on OK. Then you need to connect it with the chat with AI. Then we can give the prompt. So this is an example to show you how we can use this. Before that, in order to get started, we need the conversation ID. Click here and run this module. That way you can get the conversation ID here. As you can see, this is the ID that we need, and let's write a 200-word article on why dogs bark at night. Let's see what we get back. There is no mixed content because I am not using multiple models. I don't want web search enabled. If you want to get the latest information from the web, then you can enable this as only when you enable a web search, you need to fill in the number of sites that it needs to scrape and the maximum words that it should scrape from each website. Since we are selecting this as no, we don't require this. Only when we need live information from the internet, then we need to select it. Now we have the basic setup for the chat, and now I'll click on run, and now it's creating talking with the AI model, and as you can see, we have the result here. This is the article, dogs bark at night for variety of reasons, and understanding this motivation. I hope how this works, and that's how you talk to AI models. And if you want to talk with different AI models, or if you want to do automation using different AI models, you can select it, and the process is same. I hope you understood how to use the web search as the mixed content. As most of us, we don't have to use this mixed content. This is optional if you want real-time information. For now, let's look at how to chat with PDF. This is another important module that will help us if you want to do automation related to some documentation. This supports many documentation. If I click here, we need to select this. In order to start the chat with PDF, we need to select this option and chat with PDF. The title can be anything, and also we can select from the available models. For this one, let's use GPT-4o mini, and here we will have to have the document ID. It's a bit different for a chat with document. First we have to add the asset so that it can reference it in the chat. We have like another module to, if we want to chat with any document or things like that, first we have to add it in the assets. So let's see if where asset, this is the module that we need. Upload asset to min.ai, and we have to have it here. Then we need to connect it here. Before that, we need to upload a file to the Dropbox. For that, I have opened the Dropbox here, and let's upload one file from my system. I have this one. This is like a small document that talks about AI agents. I have this file uploaded here. Now we will talk about this, and I'll show you how it looks. As you can see, it talks about what AI agents are, what it can do, a roadmap of when it will be available and things like that. So now that we have the file, we need to select that file. Let's refresh it so that I can find this PDF. As you can see, I have this PDF right now, and I'll click OK. Now we can click on this, and it will have that file there. We need to get the UUI file, unlink this and run this so that we can get that ID. Now we have the necessary ID to perform our next step, and let's get the UUID from here. As you can see, this is beating, and I'll see UUID. You can add as many files as you want. For this example, I am only adding one file. So you might be wondering what all files are supported. It supports a lot of files. Of files that supported, you can go to the multi-document chat. That's the feature that we are using here, and all files. Let's try to upload one video. So as you can see, it only accepts PDF, doc, docx, rtf, txt, csv, srt file, and it should be smaller than 50 MB. These are the supported files. So you can even do srt files and csv as those are the supported documents. I'm showing you an example with this PDF. Well, let's make sure that it's switched to chat with PDF since we are chatting with a document. Now we will have to map the conversation ID here for this. Mapped it. Let's ask for the key takeaways. Okay, let's run this and see if it can find that information from the PDF. As you can see in the result object, as you can see, it's getting the information. It's talking about the AI agents and future capability. It's returning all the information from the PDF we asked for, and so that's how the chat with multi-document works. You need to upload the file, then it will go to the assets. Then from that you will get an ID to create the conversation ID, and we use that conversation ID and select the model and give our prompt here. I hope that is clear now. So now let's look at how we can generate images using this API. There are a lot of image related module here. So let's use Flux, because I Flux, and if you type in image, then you can see all the image related. See, you have LUMA AI image to video, Flux, Midjourney image is there, Leonardo because it's comparatively cheap, and the Phoenix model is good for creating images. Let's create a landscape image. Let's say like a woman wearing a t-shirt with the text "subscribe to soft review." Okay, now that we have the prompt, let's see if it's working or not. Just click on OK and let's run it. So now we have our image here, and the image URL is directly available here. You need to, and we have our image now. Let's select this and see. Subscribe to soft reviewed. As you can see, the image is now generated, and let's see if we can remove the background of this image. We'll need to upload it to the asset first. Okay, now let's see how we can remove the background of an image. For that, again, I am going to upload the image that we generated here. Let's save this image, and I am going to upload the file here. The file is here. It's here with this random number. Let's see. Let's select the Dropbox. I have selected download a file. If you are wondering which module that I selected, let's see, select a file, and this is the image that I have, and if it's mapped, yes, it's mapped. Now we'll need the image URL. Run this to get the image URL here. So we have the path. This is what's needed. Let's select the path from here. This is the path. Let's connect it. So this is the image that we uploaded, and now let's run the full task and see if the final image is background removed. Okay, now let's look at how we can remove the background of the image. As you can see, I have already added the image here, and now we are selecting that file here, and now once it's uploaded to asset, we will get this path. This is what's required in order for this to work. So we have mapped the path here, and let's click on run and see if we get the image. As you can see, we have the asset here. We have the image that's removed. See, we don't have that background. This is the image that we uploaded, and this is what we got. We save as, then we can see the image is now don't have a background and it's in a PNG file. So that's how it works. Now let's look at how we can do image editing using this software. To add that, you just need to click here. Before that, we need to have the source file and upload an asset to min.ai. These two modules are required, and then we'll have to select the image editor here. It's actually not an editor, but you can use this to change the styles. That's what it does. It's named as image text editor here. This is the same service that we are using here in the Make. That's what it does. So before that, so it converts the image into a preset style. So that is what it does, and keep everything what it is, the default value, and what you are doing, then you can always play around with these values. Let's keep it to the slowest, and let's put it 0. Keep the seed as 0, otherwise it will not work. And the image prompt, you will get it from the upload assets path, and for the prompt you can give it, what did we do here, a 3D model. Convert this into 3D model. So that can be the prompt. Then the image that we are trying to use here is this one. Let's see what the output is going to be. So I'm going to think everything is set up correctly. Now let's run this and see our image converted to like a 3D style image. It's using stable diffusion, and as you can see, now the image is ready. And let's click on and go here and see our converted image. It's downloading. It's downloaded, and as you can see, it's converted to like a 3D image now. That's the use of it. and that's how you use it. Now that's over. Now let's move on to the next module. Image to prompt. This is used to find the prompt that we can also use to create the same image. For this example as well, we will be using this same image, and if you want to create the same image using another image generator, then you can use this service or this module. We have two options. Stable Diffusion and Midjourney can be used to create the prompt. For this example, we can use the same path and use Stable Diffusion for this. Click on OK and run this once. We have the generated prompt here. A woman in a blue dress holding her hands up a sock. Photo by woman in a blue dress holding her hands up. So this is what it came up with. As you can see, if you want the prompt, then you can definitely use Stable Diffusion to create the prompt, and if you want the Midjourney prompt to create the similar image, you can use Midjourney as well. So that's how it works. I think this is like an outdated module, because nowadays we can give it to ChatGPT, which has got vision capability. You can ask her describe this image, then that's easy. So I'm showing you what's available with the service. There it is. I should delete this module, and now let's look at image variator. We can play with Midjourney and Stable Diffusion clip drop. So let's give this, and let's see the different variations of image that it can generate for this given image. I have the file here. This is how the image variator work in clip drop. And we have another option as using Midjourney V61. We can create 4 variations, and let's select this and see what it returns. Midjourney is slow because they'll have to create 4 image variations all the time. So that's the main issue here. All the other models we can restrict it to 1, but for Midjourney it's default 4. And even selecting the fast version sometimes can time out, because I think it can only wait 40 or 50 seconds before it times out. As you can see right now, it timed out. Maybe I'll try like once more to see if we can generate this. I don't think we can use the Midjourney image generation for API if it is this slow. 1 minute team needs to make it a bit faster, keep it under 50 seconds, otherwise we cannot use it via API. That's a tip there. So as you can see, it's getting failed, so we cannot use that. Now let's see what else we have. Let's search and replace. Let's use this search and replace function. Yeah, let's use the same image and let's search for the prompt woman. We can replace her with a cat if that works. Let's do this and see if it's working. So you can search for a particular object or the thing in an image, and you can replace it with whatever you want by giving text prompt. That is why we use this function. Download. As you can see, that person got replaced by a cat. I think this will be useful. This is one of the better options that's available here. I can see some use cases for this, and that's that. And now let's look at what else we have here. Text remover. For that, I'll have to have like an image with some text. Now let's use another image. For this, I'll be using an image with a text. I have uploaded one image for this text. This is an image that I used for a Pictory promotion, where they were offering 50% discount. And I can use this image now. In order to use this image, first we will have to go to Dropbox and select this new image. And here I have this image. This is the image that I added, and now all we have to do is give the image path. This can be the path since it's a variable, and we'll click on run once and see if that image remove the text or not. Here we have the full URL here, which I can use it like this. Let's open this. and it's downloaded, and as you can see all the text are removed in that image. That's how the text remover works. Now let's look at the next module. Now we'll see Google speech to text and text to speech. Let's do a text to speech, and we don't need any of this because it can work alone. We only need this. Let's give a text. Please share and subscribe for more future videos. Let's select the voice, US English, then voice can be male, audio can be any of these format, picking rate and pitch. Let's go with normal pitch, keep it as 0, and 0, give this 0 as. If you want you can adjust this, know what you are doing. Then we can click on OK and click on run once, and see we have our audio here.
Please share and subscribe for more feature videos.
Now let's look at the next module. There is OpenAI's Whisper speech to text. If you have like an audio file, then we can convert that into text. Let's use Dropbox for this. I'll upload the same file that we downloaded and see if it can be transcribed, and let's connect these two together. Let's get the path. Language is in English and it can be in any of these format. Select text and we'll have to select the correct file here. So this is the recording. Now let's run it, and yeah, as you can see the transcribe, this is just a test audio. I'm here recording to see if it can be transcribed. Let me hear if that's the same audio that I uploaded. So this is a test audio and I am here recording to see if it can be transcribed by. Okay, that's the audio. So this is the test audio. So that's the, I already had like one file there, as you can see, and this is what we used right now. So it transcribed that correct. So that's how the transcription works. What else we have here? I think we have covered almost everything. This is also similar. Speech to text and text to speech works the same. We have two major providers, Google and OpenAI. If you want more language support, then you can use Google for both speech to text and text to speech, because Google supports a lot more languages. As you can see, it supports all the local languages in most of the countries. If I always prefer OpenAI, and for some strange reason if you cannot find OpenAI text to speech, then you can use Google. Now let's look at text to image generator. That means we give a text prompt and we will get a video in return. Now this is the most expensive model. We'll LUMA here, text to video. So all we have to give is like a prompt, and in return we get a video of what we asked for. The seconds are limited to 5 seconds, so we can only get a 5-second video. A lion running through forest. Let's see what we get. Running. This is using LUMA, which is one of the best video generation models out there, and let's see what we get in return. It works independently. It is not dependent on any other module. You give the text prompt and it gives you a video in return. That's how it works. It's getting timed out, but let's see what we have here. We can see that in the web interface as. See, this is the video that's generated. And again one more generation is happening. So if it's not fast, then you cannot use it via API, and that's one downside. Hopefully if they have faster servers, then we can use this, and it consumes a lot of credits as. Yeah, that's how it works. And let me look at the stable diffusion text to video. Let's give the select this, and I don't have any. Let's Q0 here. A lion running through forest. This is also using stable diffusion, which is comparatively cheaper than the other LUMA models. If you are planning to use via API, with the current setup, I think stable diffusion is the only usable one here. I also have one called this donkey, which I tested, but I did it the quality of that video, so I did not integrate it. Even that is also timing out without any fast response from 1 minute AI. We cannot use this. I will see what's the response here, as I can refresh and see. This is the other video that we generated. This looks good. It looks realistic. This one, I'm not sure why the tail is like a cheetah or like a giraffe or something like that. This one is comparatively good, but I don't know what happened here. Now, as you can see, the stable diffusion is also taking a lot of time. Via API, I don't think it's not that good. Hopefully they'll get some faster servers and make it fast. It's still running. Let me refresh this again, and now we have that video and it looks like this. Yeah, it's better not to use it. I think we are only going to waste credits if we plan on using this video model here. If they integrated with Runway, maybe it's fast and we can use it via API. Other than that, this is useless for API purpose. Then I also have an image. I have added the image to video feature, where we can convert an image to a video. And if you want to get this module, I'll have the link in the description. Do check that out if you are interested. It's also the same thing. You need to give the path from your assets, and it's the same. Just give the image path here from your asset, upload it to somewhere Dropbox or Google Drive, then give the prompt of what you want to see in that image and how you want to turn that into a video. Then click on OK and you will get the output as a video. So that's how it works. I hope that's all I have here. If you want any more integrations to be done, come to my website and give in the contact form. You can come here in the contact us and you can send me a message, or if you want some integrations to be done here. I think I have included all the important modules that you can use with the 1 minute AI. And yeah, let me know how this works. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more future videos. And if you have any doubts regarding this, do comment below. And thank you for watching and have a great day.